Well, let's move to Davos in Switzerland. Of course, everyone is aware of the World Economic Forum ongoing and all of the big steps being taken by all governments. Nigeria is not being left out, talking about what is going on there. And I'm being joined live by State House correspondent, my colleague who's there live to bring us up to speed with the happenings there today. I think today is day 2 of proceedings. Femi Akande joins us on the program for that conversation. Thank you, Femi. It's good to see you this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Hello, Tolo. Good afternoon.
Yes. Yesterday, we started with the issue of inauguration of Nigerian House in Davos, and you were helping us to highlight the significance of that. Can you take us through that and other developments that have played out at that gathering today?
Well, so this Nigerian House is quite important, and it's a huge word for Nigeria because, you know, the World Economic Forum is like a platform for governments around the world, both big economies and developing economies, to come. It's like where they all meet and interact and share ideas, and also provide an outlook for each year. Like now at this 2026 Davos meeting, it's going to provide an outlook, economic outlook for 2026. So for Nigeria, having a house there, it's like a hub where all businesses will be gathered, and where Nigerian ministries, departments, and agencies, and even the private sector can come and sell their ideas, where they can meet with investors, where, you know, ideas will translate into policies, where they say ambitions, you know, will eventually translate into reality. And, you know, this would also help foreign investors understand the opportunities that exist in Nigeria. They will also be able to clearly explain to them, you know, how they can bring in monies to Nigeria to invest, and the sectors to invest in, and also how their return on investment will be taken out of Nigeria. The sectors now that Nigeria is marketing are the mines and steel sector, you know, the technology sector, the agricultural sector. And, you know, for the mines steel sector, you know, yesterday they also held an event at the Nigerian House where they talked about their achievements so far under the leadership of the Minister of Solid Mineral Development, Dele Alake, who has just also been re-elected on the African stage now as in the Association of Ministers. You know, he has been re-elected as president there. There's still a lot of achievement in that sector, the soil mineral sector. What they are seeking now is more foreign investment that will help them, you know, build infrastructure and get equipment, especially for, you know, 3D ground imaging and some other geophysical equipment that they will need to help, you know, mine all of these solid minerals that we have in abundance in Nigeria. There's also a deposit of lithium now that is high in demand globally. Nigeria is now positioning itself as the next destination for this all-important solid mineral. I know this Nigeria House and Davos is just a place where it's like a shop now, where, you know, they come to sell all of these things, all of these prospects, opportunities, and potentials that exist in Nigeria. You know, also cutting the whole bureaucracy involved for foreign investment to come into Nigeria. Once you meet them at the Nigerian House in Davos, it's going to now be easier to connect with government, know the kind of clearance, approvals, and all that these investors will need before they come do business in Nigeria. So it's just about simplifying the whole process for foreign investors to do.
Interesting stuff there. I think President Trump is also going to attend that meeting. Big names, of course, at that gathering. What more should we be thinking about, talking about the global space now, concerns about the wars and all of that, and is affecting global trade one way or the other? What are you learning in regards to that?
Yes, you know, one speech everyone is anticipating here is that from President Donald Trump. Fingers are crossed. No one knows what to expect or what next is going to drop. At the last World Economic Forum, he joined via teleconferencing. That was where he made the threat of imposing tariffs on economies around the world and countries in Europe. And indeed, he made real that threat. And now, with the whole threat to take over Greenland, there are moves by the U.S. government led by Donald Trump now to increase the tariffs of these European countries, particularly if they move to stopping, if they make moves to stop his intention to take over Greenland. I know with so much happening around the world, the war in Ukraine that has caused so much global uncertainty, including the tariffs and all. The European leaders are hoping that at this meeting, where they will also meet with other global leaders and global elites, they will be able to negotiate and reach a middle ground. And just like the theme for this meeting, the spirit of dialogue, like they will be able to dialogue at a round table and try to bring stability to the economic uncertainties that currently prevail across the world. And for presidents like that of Ukraine, he's also trying to use this platform to lobby European leaders for support in the war against Russia. The war between Israel and Gaza or Hamas is also another talking point. The United Nations Secretary General is also expected here, but we do not know of the level of impact his presence will have and how he will also be able to use this forum, to prevail on all of these countries at war and all of these influential leaders to see how they can use their influence, to ensure that the world is more peaceful than it currently is. So,
interesting stuff there. Well, I must thank you so much. We'll talk to you again maybe later on the news for updates as always. Let me allow you get back to work there. Our State House correspondent there, Femi Akande, live for us in Davos, Switzerland. Thank you, Femi.
thanks.